Hello everybody, I am Trader Joe. Welcome back to another live trading video where I'm going to be showing you how I scalp using pure price action. Strategies I'm using you can apply to any other instrument across multiple time frames because it is based on price action. I'm going to be scalping NASDAQ futures on the 2000 tick chart. Let's go! So yeah, as always, the first step is to identify the structure that we have because we are trading with the trend. In a bullish uptrend we're going long, bearish downtrend we're going short, and in a trading range we can buy and sell the extremes of the range if it sets up properly. And as always, the strategy that we're using is second entries. So in a bullish uptrend waiting for a pullback, and the first entry another pullback, and the second entry, and it's the reverse for shorts. So looking at the structure, what do we got here? This feels like a episode of Blue's Clues. All right, kids, where's the clue? Anyway, yeah, we don't have any consistent higher highs and higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows. We're just going up and down. So this is a range structure. Let's draw our range. Here we got the top, and and then I'll draw the bottom. So, in this kind of structure, we're looking for prices to get to the extremes, and then we will look to either buy or sell, obviously with confirmation. So if it's at the top, we'll look to sell on a lower high bearish bar, and if it's at the bottom, we'll look to buy with a higher low bullish bar. Say that 10 times fast. So right now we do have prices moving up to the top of the range. So we're looking for a nice lower high with a bearish bar that'll get us short. Or if it breaks out of the range, we'll look to go short as well, because the majority of breakout from a range structure fail. So anyway, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see what we get. Well, as you can see, prices just kind of went straight down. We were waiting for some sort of entry, and they just went down, gave us a teepee formation. So can't trade that, right? There was no second entry, there was no lower high bearish bar. That's just more waiting. So I guess now we're gonna look for prices hopefully to come to the bottom, and we can look for a lower high bullish bar or a failed breakout to go long. Well, we didn't quite get the move immediately. Prices came down, kind of drifted back up here. Now they're starting to come down to the bottom of the range. We do have a little gap here. I want to see prices actually come down and touch this, or break out to the downside to set up really well. Prices finally made it up to the top of the channel. That's awesome, or top of the range. And also our short-term channels had a break and a new low. This one had a break, a new high up here. Even this one had a break and a new low. This one has a break and a new high. So all of our short-term channels are now resolved. We're not waiting for anything to resolve, and we're at the top of the range. Perfect opportunity to sell. So we're looking for a lower high right now on a nice bearish bar. Couldn't really go short below that. It's a little doji-ish. It might work, but we still could get a breakout of this this range that might fail. So we're gonna wait for this to set up, and this is starting to look good. All right, so it looks like we're gonna get our opportunity. Hopefully, this bar just ticked higher. So if we get a nice bearish hammer, that's going to be our lower high that we're looking for, confirmation to go short. So I'm going to get my order ready, and we will wait for this bar to finish. It looks like this bar probably is not going to finish bearish unless we get a nice quick little move here at the end. So yeah, that's not setting up perfect. Yeah, there we go. So we can't go short beneath that bullish bar. However, this next bar just ticked higher. If this can put in a nice bearish hammer, I feel comfortable shorting that because of everything I mentioned, right? All the short-term channels are played out. We're right at the top of the range. This would be good confirmation to sell. So I'm going to get my order ready. And I do want to see a nice, oh yeah, here we go. We got some movement. I'm going to chase this a little bit. Come on. Oh, great. It's pulling back. We can get a better fill. See if I can even chase it a little bit more. Excellent. Okay, so we got a good fill there. Gonna move my stop above the top of that bar there, and we'll see what we get. There we go. Okay, filled. Awesome. Got our first trade, 1-0 on the day for 391 bucks so far. Excellent. And we got another trade setting up here. So I'm going to get my order ready. We had a breakout of the range. So we can expect the breakout to fail, at least temporarily. Sorry, got to move this around and resize so that you guys can see everything. And it looks all beautiful. Okay, so we got a breakout of the range, that nice bearish hammer off the top. Now we got a lower high. If this finishes bearish, it'll be a great chance to short. And unfortunately, that is a really big bar. We're now at the top of the range. This could be where we find support and continue higher. So I got to cancel that, unfortunately. Yeah, so looking at the top here, you know, we had this nice bearish bar, and actually I could have gone short underneath that. There is a, I do that trade in another video, right? I'll put a link up here somewhere in this general area. Yeah, so I could have taken that trade, playing the failed breakout on that nice bearish bar. I did want to wait. I waited here for a higher low just for extra confirmation, but this turned out, and it, yeah, I mean, this would have worked, right? But this got way too low, way too big of a bar. Now we're right on the top of this range. This is where we could find support, so not a good place to go short. So missed that one, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'd rather wait for it to be just right than take it and have it to not work out. Okay, it does look like we might have one more chance to play the short back into the range. Looks like it might be setting up nice here. I'm gonna get my order ready, and I can break it down here in a minute. So yeah, we're looking at a failed second entry long. Well, possibly, we'll see how this bar forms, but basically this bar here needs to finish nice and bearish, and then we'll go short beneath it. Looking good. And oh man, here at the end it might turn into a bullish hammer. That's not the bar we want. Nope, can't take that one, unfortunately. So yeah, what I was looking at from the highs here, we had a pullback, first entry long, another pullback, second entry long, which could fail, but we would need a nice bearish bar here. This is kind of a bearish doji, not high probability. So man, I think that might have been our last chance to go short here at the top of the range, but that's okay. Probably at this point we'll have to wait for prices to get to the bottom, but we'll see what happens. Well, nothing's really been happening. Looks like we got, you know, just kind of a weird little range here at the top. Prices are just kind of chopping around, not doing much. Not seeing a lot of setup here. If something does develop here at the top, we'll take it. I don't know that I'm going to take a failed breakout, but I will take if it bounces off the top and gives us a lower high. Or yeah, am I saying that right? I always get those confused. Yes, that is what I want. If we get a lower high with a bearish bar, that can get us short. Yeah, otherwise, we might just have to wait around more. Okay, well, I think we got a setup here. I'm going to try to see if this will sneak back and we can get a better entry. All right, so we are short again. Got basically a several tests of this, of, you know, the top of this trend line here. Got a bearish bar. I waited for it to trigger down below and then caught the pullback for a better entry. We'll see where this goes. All right, looks like we might get our fill. Keep coming our way a little bit more. bouncing off our order. Just need a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Another trade that puts us at 2-0 on the day for $773, and I think I'm going to call it there. We're just kind of chopping around. Market's not doing much. I got to get going. But another solid trading session. Hope you guys learned something. Thanks for joining me along the ride. And yeah, if you're appreciating the content, smash the like, but subscribe, all that stuff. Smash all of it, whatever it is. But seriously, I'd appreciate the support that will inspire me to keep the videos going. So yeah, until next time, take care, everybody.